A new morning, a new resolve. I choose to be happy. It had been ages that our city girl woke up with a smile that lit up her face. But suddenly, 4 headlines surfaced. What was that noise in the house? Someone arguing again? The husband was on the phone shouting instructions to his team at work and shooting glares in her direction. Mother-in-law was frowning for the delayed breakfast, and on her phone were texts from her boss asking her an explanation on delegating the project that she was to complete. I never did that. This lady, she always takes credit for my work, she thought, fuming in rage. How do I change these people? Will they ever allow me to be happy, she thought. Just then, she recalled an inspirational statement made by the life coach. The ship will continue to sail smoothly until the water from the ocean begins to seep in. The faster the water seeps in, the sooner the ship sinks. Life is like this ship. If we allow the negativity of the world, the waters of stress, tensions, hurtful words to enter, it will sink into the dark dungeons of sadness. If we do not allow it within, we shall sail through life smoothly. Drawing a deep breath, she said to herself, "Let me hold on to the smile I woke up with." And she smiled in her husband's direction. Stunned, he managed an awkward smile. Then she continued to smile at her mother-in-law and said, "I was up late completing a project. Let me help you with the breakfast," leaving her taken aback. In her shock, all she could say was, That's okay." She then texted her boss, "There is some confusion. Could we discuss in person in the presence of the concerned colleague and resolve the misunderstanding?" "Sure, let's get that sorted," came the response. All she needed was to clarify her stand, not overthink and stress over it. It was getting simpler. But before she could get through half her day, she found herself losing her resolve. The boss was back in his mannerisms and started throwing in deadlines at her, finding faults that could be easily resolved at his end, and well, her mother-in-law called with a taunt asking her if the dinner too must be made by her as she works late. Then with a resigned attitude, she turned on her email and wrote to the life coach on how it was impossible to be happy, for the world continues to trouble and burden her with hurts and insults. The response read, "Being happy is a power that you possess. Nobody can make you happy or unhappy. The responsibility of it lies with you. It is when you give that power to another is when you lose control. People are bound by the conditioning of the surroundings, of the environment they have been raised in. As we have our limitations, so do they. But must their limitations give them the power to limit our happiness? Do you not think that you must hold on to your power to be happy? Think, dear one." It made so much sense to her. It was nice to have a life coach like him. "I must not let the light that is within me diminish," she promised herself. But will that remain steady? Will she be able to keep up her promise? Let's find out tomorrow.